Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm just showing you how to make beach waves. So it's pretty similar to just making regular curls, except as you see on the end of the hair, I'm just going to leave it loose, and then I'm just going to basically straighten out the end instead of curling it all the way to the end. So as you see how I unravel the hair, and then I just basically slide off of it with the curling iron. So you don't really go in the curl motion, you just pull downward, almost like you flat ironing it, but with half of a turn. This wig that I'm curling, you can find this on my website, tttwigs.com. And it's made with Vietnamese hair, which comes with not so many of those short hairs as you see. You don't really see those short hairs sticking up out the curling iron. That's because that's what kind of hair this is versus Brazilian. Brazilian hair is okay. A lot of people use Brazilian, but a lot of Brazilian hair comes already with some kind of color in it, so when you bleach it, it turns orange. And Vietnamese hair has more longer strands in it, so it doesn't have all those short pieces in it. But anyway, I came to talk about the curl and not about the hair, but just so you know. So I'm just going to curl everything from the left side going inward. So my curls are going to face the right, and then all the curls on the right side are going to be facing the left. And it's just because more so a lot of people wear their hair flowing like this. Most people don't wear their hair going all to one side. Most people like it the right side going backwards, and then the left side going, basically both sides going in toward the middle. You see how thick this hair is? I've only used 2 bundles to make this wig, and it's pretty full. And how I make the wigs, as you see, there's space in the middle so you can have room to breathe. More so like how the old wigs were made, like the synthetic wigs, where it's stretch all throughout the middle, and that way if your head itches or anything, you can stick your finger right in there. So I'm going to show how this is done one more time. As you can see, you see that shine on that hair? That's the other benefit of Vietnamese hair, is it has a natural shine to it. I haven't even put any oil on it, and you see it's already shining. But you just gonna curl it like you normally curl, and maybe 2 inches toward the bottom, 3 inches toward the bottom, just leave it open. And then maybe hold the curl for about 10 seconds and then let it go. And then slide off the bottom of the curl so that gets some heat on it also. The longer you hold the curl and then pin it up, the longer it makes your curls last out throughout the day. So even though I'm just doing this quick, I'm not pinning each curl up, but when you pin it up, it actually makes it last a lot longer. But for those who just want the beach wave look, you don't really like tight curls anyway, so you don't need to do that. For those who want their curl to be tighter, then you would. So now I'm just going to fast forward the video so you can pretty much just watch the same process being done, and how I continue to curl the hair until I get to the top of the head. Yeah, can you see right here? They kind of look like fish tails, like how they tell you not to curl your hair in hair school. But this is what you want the look to be. Is you see all these tight curls at the middle all the way to the end, and then the end it looks like strands just hanging. So that's the look you want to create, because if you just make the whole thing tight, you just have regular curls. At the top of the hair, I'm using this pressing comb. It goes up to the temperature 500. The normal pressing comb goes up to 450, but I had these special ordered, so they get a little hotter than the average pressing comb, which avoids me having to use, which normally I use the pressing comb from the oven like the old days. But I need something that doesn't scorch the hair if you get it too hot. So 500 is pretty good. It gets it really hot without burning the hair, because it's made of ceramic. It doesn't really burn the hair. So I'm just showing you as the temperature is rising. It's gonna take about like 1 or 2 minutes to heat up before it gets to 500. And there it is, 500. So I like to wait till it gets all the way to the max before I start using it. That way the amount of heat that I need can do what it do. So I just go on, and you can use a wax right here, or just regular oil, something heavy that's gonna make the hairs lay down, because there's always short hairs in the wig, in every wig. And for those of you who don't know why those short hairs are there, because I hear people complain about them, it's the hair that they ventilate into the wig. So when they're putting the hair into the wig, a certain amount of hair has to stand out in the wig in order to stay attached. Because if you just cut them sometimes all the way down, then that's what makes the wig shed even more. So that's why they leave it in there. But it's just like your own hair. Your own hair has short hairs in there. So all you have to do is put oil in it. So I'm just showing you how I go and lay the hairs down. So usually a lot of times when I'm using a pressing comb, I'm going really slow over the area needed. And I'm taking out the baby hairs. Now, I'm not so great with baby hairs, but I'm working on them. So I'm taking out the hairs that I need for baby hairs. And then I'm going to press that hair back and then press the hair forward, what I want to lay in the opposite direction. Or if you don't want baby hairs, you don't have to have baby hairs. Everybody are not made for baby hairs. So you see, I go slowly over it. And look right there, you see how it's laying down and obeying what I'm telling this pressing comb to do. So those of you who have issues on trying to get this hair straight, that's why you have to go slow over it. Now I'm just going to finish curling the top. And the top layer, you can just fully curl it. You don't have to leave the ends like the rest of the hair, because it's the top layer. Usually you want the top more tighter anyway than you do want the bottom for this look. But notice I'm still curling everything toward the middle. So I'm on the left side and I'm curling it back away from the face. Well, this is just how I curl. I don't know how everybody else curls. There's several ways, but usually the top layer I curl the same way, away from the face, and then the right side will be the same way, going toward the middle. So here is the finished look, but wait just a minute to the end of the video because I want to show y'all how the inside of the wig looks. So these are custom made by me, but as you can see, like there's room for people who get hot. This is a more breathable cap you can get. So I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you in the next one.